your theory study sheet, right here, says, given a triad, be able to name it by letter and color or quality. The color or quality of a chord just means it's major or it's minor, okay? So I've written up some chords here. Your job on the theory test, if it says to name it by letter and color or letter and quality, it just means that the letter would be, for this chord, F, right? Because it's an F chord. We see it's F, A, C, the root is F. And the quality or color would be major, because F, A, C on the piano is a major chord. There's no A flat or A sharp in F major. There's no C flat or C sharp in F major. They are all natural, so therefore we have an F major chord, and I'm making a big fat uppercase M. That's really important. If it looks at all lowercase, that means it's minor, so you want to be really obvious with your pointy tops for your M's if it's major, and your little rounded tops for your M's if it's minor. Okay, so what about this one? Bottom note is G. We're in root position, G, B, D. Okay, must be a G chord, right? It's built in thirds from the bottom. Major and minor. Well, we know that the only sharp in G major is an F sharp, and there is no F here, so there doesn't need to be anything sharped. So it's G major. All of these notes exist in G major. About D, F sharp, A. It's obviously a D chord, right? But let's look at this. Is there an F sharp in the key of D major? Yes, there is. Is there an A natural in the key of D major? Yes, there is. Okay, so we're still within the scale. It's a D major chord. Okay, let's go to bass clef. Here we have a D, F, A. Bottom's a D, so we know it's a D chord. Is there an F natural in the key of D major? No, sorry. Yes, no, there's not. I got mixed up for a second there. There is no F natural in the key of D major. There is an F sharp, okay? And of course we have an A in D major, an A natural. So what does that mean? If there's no sharp there, we must be playing a D minor chord here, okay? So make sure, again, it's really obviously minor. It's little, it's got the rounded humps. Okay, what about this one? This bottom note in bass clef, that's an E, right? So we're gonna put our E there. Okay, next one up, we've got a G sharp. Up, we've got a B. Okay, let's think about our major scale. Is there a G sharp in the E major scale? Yes, there is. Is there a B natural in the E major scale? Yes, there is. And if you have trouble, you can kind of trace it on the piano just to kind of see what your notes would be, or on the picture of a piano in front of you when you're in your theory test. So it's E major. And then lastly, we've got a B and a D sharp and an F sharp. Bottom's a B, okay? Because we're in root position, it's built in thirds, so the bottom's a B. So it's a B chord, so think B major. Is there a D sharp in the key of B major? Is there an F sharp in the key of B major? The answer to both of those questions is yes. So it's a B major chord. If it was a B and then a D natural, let's do that for a second. If it was a B and a D natural and an F sharp, then we would have a B minor chord, right? Because there is no B natural in the key of B major, so it must be a minor chord if that D sharp isn't in there, okay? So just be able to identify what kind of chord it is, both the letter name and whether it's major or minor, and be really careful to make sure that you first look to see if you are in treble clef or bass clef.